One of the best items in the game is the Soul Harvester. You don't see it a lot in top tier play, but for casual play or if you're just going after stage 1, stage 2, it is incredibly useful for killing a lot of enemies fast and leveling up quickly. What happens when you use the Soul Harvester is that every time you kill an enemy, it summons 2 homing souls. These souls are great because they automatically target and they are increased by +2 projectiles. Correct me if I'm wrong. To unlock the Soul Harvester, you have to survive the final swarm for 6 minutes. Now, there's a few ways to do this, but I chose to do it on Forest Tier 1, and I'll show you how I did it. Now, if you've got a better way of doing it, drop it in the comments and let me know. Now, to get to the final swarm, you have to drop the stage timer to 0 or kill the stage boss. From that point, it's non-stop enemies for at least 6 minutes. It can go on forever. Well, not forever, but you get the point. I decided to go full tank, so I used Sir Oofie for his 1% armor per level passive. Other good picks are Megachad for the damage reduction, Monke for the max HP, or Vlad for lifesteal. Weapons, obviously you gotta use the sword because you're Sir Oofie, but Aegis for block and knockback is absolutely essential for this. I also went with Aura and Flamewalker for the area damage. If you prefer some faster hits, swap in the Katana or the Dexecutioner, but Aegis is absolutely critical for this. Now, there are no required items, but my top picks are the Slippery Ring, Oats, Ice Crystal, Red Credit Card, Phantom Shroud, Demonic Blade, Idle Juice, Spiky Shield, Mirror, Chonk Plate, Holy Book, Speed Boy, and Joe's Dagger. Avoid the Beer and the Leeching Crystal. Ban them if you have to. The debuffs are going to ruin your run. For tomes, I chose max HP, lifesteal, armor, and evasion. If you want a little chaos, literally run the chaos tome, makes things spicy. I decided to do this on Forest Tier 1, and I chose defense every time I had the option. My final stats weren't that great, actually. They were 70% armor, 54% evasion, and 44% lifesteal. I would have liked them to be a little bit better so I could survive the final swarm a little longer, but that worked for me. I waited as long as I possibly could to spawn the last boss, burned him down, and then it was kind of just a tank and wait. If you get concerned, jump out and reposition. After 6 minutes, you'll see the achievement pop. Then buy the Soul Harvester for 23 silver. You can see I barely survived the 6 minutes, but that was the longest I'd ever survived the final swarm, obviously, and it worked for me. Anyway, that's how I unlocked the Soul Harvester. It's one of the most powerful items in the game. Honestly, it's a lot of fun and totally worth the grind.